Welcome to Razorback Reels. I'm Riley Atkinson.
And I'm Elena Thompson, and thank you for joining us. So our first segment of the night is Anchor's A-List. We'll be covering our recent faves. Riley, what is your first favorite of the week?
Great question. I've been watching the Dropout. Have you seen that show yet?
No, I haven't.
It's basically about Elizabeth Holmes, and she started this whole company called Theranos, and it was basically a whole scam.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a con artist type of show. If you've seen Inventing Anna,
yeah,
sort of similar. I like those kind of shows that like mess with your mind. Like how did they end up getting to that kind of success? So I've been definitely loving it. Okay, what about you, Elena? What's your favorite?
My favorite is Taylor Swift's most recent re-release of Safe and Sound of Taylor's version.
Great
I
choice.
love the Hunger Games. We all know I love Taylor Swift. I'm just obsessed with it, and it was one of my favorite songs as a kid. I sang it for my 5th grade talent show, and I really just feel like it's a nice full circle moment. Maybe I'll perform it for all of you guys one day.
That's going to be a special treat, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to our second segment of the night, we have winners and losers.
Our in-studio reporters will be breaking down who's on top and who is in their flop era each week. Razorback Reels reporter Konner Marsh is here with more.
Thanks, Elena. Starting off with a winner, we have the one and only Taylor Swift. The Eras Tour has been on everyone's mind ever since it kicked off in Swift City, Arizona on the 17th. The concert takes fans on a journey through Taylor's 10 album eras, with 2 surprise songs from each show. And having an entire city named after you is definitely winner material. I mean, the Glendale mayor announced on March 13th that the city would be changing its name to commemorate the tour. Taylor also made waves on social media this week for her outfit at the iHeartRadio Music Awards. Designed by Alexandria Vochiwe, Swift took home 6 awards, including the Innovator Award, Pop Album of the Year for Midnights, and Song of the Year for Anti-Hero. Safe to say, Miss Swift is in her winner era. Our first loser of the week goes to none other than Kanye West. Ye posted to Instagram on Saturday that, quote, "Watching Jonah Hill in 21 Jump Street made me like Jewish people again." While Jonah Hill is yet to comment, the internet certainly has fans online, and fans online were quick to discuss whether Kanye is still anti-Semitic or not. Some have forgiven him, while others feel that he has done too much damage to get redemption. Personally, I agree with the latter. I think fans of Kanye have been waiting for any reason to redeem him, but this is not that reason. Ye's going to remain with the losers for now. Winner number 2 of the week goes to Ice Spice. The Bronx rapper has been taking over social media recently, especially with the release of Boy's a Liar Part 2 with Pink Pantheress. The two presented Taylor Swift with the award for Song of the Year at the iHeartRadio Music Awards, and fans were excited to see the artist link up with Taylor. Ice Spice even got a shout-out on Twitter from Nicki Minaj over her being dubbed the People's Princess by Dazed. Fans are hopeful for a Nicki and Ice Spice collab since Nicki has a history of being shaded by other female rappers. Getting recognition from the Queen herself is enough to land Ice Spice on our winners list. Finally, our last loser goes to Cole Sprouse. The actor appeared on the Call Her Daddy podcast a few weeks ago, where he talked about growing up on the Disney Channel and his former relationship with Riverdale co-star Lily Reinhart. The most talked about moment, however, was when Sprouse smoked a cigarette indoors that fans say gave them the ick. After getting approval to smoke indoors from host Alex Cooper, Sprouse says that people are always up in arms about smoking tobacco indoors. Cole also revealed that he was a menace on the set of The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, but that his brother Dylan was the biggest bully in high school. Fans have created countless memes on the subject while sharing their feelings about the actor. It feels like Cole Sprouse has been working on Riverdale a little bit too long and is starting to act like his character Jughead. Cole, you've managed to unite the internet by cringing us all out and landing yourself a spot with the losers. Well, this has been Winners and Losers for the week. Reporting for Razorback Reels, I'm Konner Marsh.
Cole Sprouse definitely is a weirdo. Thanks, Konner, for filling us in on the tops and flops of the week.
Our coverage of entertainment's winners and losers would be unfinished if we ignored Gwyneth Paltrow's ongoing trial.
This case has proven to be as unconventional, and as the defendant herself, Razorback Reels reporter Noah Kim is here to explain this week's celebrity trial.
Hello. We as Americans drift apart from each other more and more as the years go on. As someone who works in the news, the reasons why are obvious. Americans today are split on issues such as growing income inequality, healthcare, which white dude should be president, and what era of Taylor Swift to dress up as. But What brings us together as a country is the spectacle of a celebrity trial. Here, Americans will set aside all other issues to discuss what really matters, like the absurdity of Martha Stewart serving more prison time than Snoop Dogg. Since Chandler v. Florida, cameras have been allowed in the courtrooms, and the judicial branch's TV ratings have skyrocketed since. America's newest celebrity trial obsession lies with the eccentric actor turned even more eccentric lifestyle guru, Gwyneth Paltrow. Now, Paltrow's trial, revolving around a 2016 incident, is around which she allegedly skied into a retired optometrist, Terry Sanderson. $3,000 is the magic number for this lawsuit, as Sanderson claims he suffers from post-concussion symptoms following the ski collision. In turn, Paltrow is countersuing these accusations. Her highly paid attorneys are using the well-trodden legal defense, "He actually hit me." As the trial rages on, both parties' attorneys are trying to figure out who was downhill during the incident. In skiing, the person who is downhill has the right-of-way and therefore would be absolved of any bad skier accusations. This is all boiling down to who's the worst skier. Paltrow's legal representation has called upon physicists, doctors, and even animators to render 7 videos, 3 of which were allowed in court. They tried to push for all 7, but that did not work out. They recreated the alleged incident, in which one of them will definitely be submitted for the Best Animated Short next year. And on the other hand, Sanderson's legal representation has stated that he has fundamentally had a changed personality since the crash. They said following the collision that Sanderson's mental state took a turn for the worst. Paltrow's trial is still ongoing. The judge overseeing this case is asking for her defense to rest by Thursday so jurors can deliberate on a verdict. Riots in France are still ongoing because of Macron's retirement age increase. Russia is saber-rattling right now, causing for global distress. And right here in the US of A, we have to find out whether or not Gwyneth Paltrow is a bad skier, or was she just in the way? For Razorback Reels, I'm Noah Kim.
Thanks, Noah. Here at Razorback Reels, we legally won't be able to determine if Paltrow is a winner or loser until the court makes a decision. Riley, what do you think about this?
I have been seeing it all over my social media pages. I definitely think it's a huge deal, but for why? It's just very blown out of proportion.
She is definitely eccentric. Noah touched on it. He had the right word.
For sure. Yes. All right, coming up, we'll be taking a look at the most recent season of the 20-year-old reality romance competition staple. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to our show. Our segment Reality Recap is home to all of the gossip about your favorite reality TV shows. Our in-studio reporters will be covering their favorite shows, players, and drama.
This week, we have Razorback Reels reporter Lily Barcroft here to tell us all about the 27th season of The Bachelor. Take it away, Lily.
On the most dramatic season of The Bachelor yet, the final rose was given to none other than Katie Bigger. No shocker there. I'm Lily Barcroft. Let's get into everything that went down after the final rose ceremony on this season of The Bachelor. Zach made many mistakes, some I'm sure you've heard of, and the most notable being he made promises during fantasy suites that he did not keep. He kept secrets and played with emotions all throughout the season, and the contestants finally got to speak their truth during the episode. The third runner-up and fan favorite, Ariel, gave Zach a piece of her mind. She told him that she felt betrayed and heartbroken when she found out through watching the show he hadn't remained true to his promise to her for fantasy suites. You heard me right. He didn't have the guts to tell her himself. She found out while watching the season when the rest of America did. Gabby, the second runner-up, was absolutely floored during the last 2 episodes of the season. She said she felt like she was living in the Scarlet Letter. Zach then told her at the show that he still loves her. I mean, could there be trouble with his engagement to Katie already? Gabby knew going into the final rose ceremony that it wasn't going to be her getting engaged. She told Zach she knew what was going to happen when she saw him the day of the engagement. She yells at him to stop giving his heartfelt speech and says, "You've known it wasn't me. Why wouldn't you just tell me when you knew?" Zach insisted that he didn't know until he went to bed the night before, but between you and me, he knew during Fantasy Suites. On a brighter note, the happy couple looked radiant after the final rose ceremony. Katie said she'd been counting down the days till they could finally go out in public together, now that the show has finally ended. However, according to Zach, there are no wedding plans in the future, but they're moving in together very soon. The two of them want to focus on their time as an engaged couple for as long as possible. Personally, I'm more interested in Charity's upcoming season of The Bachelorette than any of Zach and Katie's plans. This has been Lily Barcroft with Razorback Reels.
Thanks, Lily. We here at the Anchor Desk would love to give all of our roses to you for that fabulous report. Okay, so what do you think about this season? Give me the rundown.
So I didn't watch this whole season, but I am caught up on the drama from the last few episodes just via my TikTok, and I think Zach is a male manipulator. That's all I really have to say. I just think he's the worst, but what do you think?
Yeah, I honestly didn't keep up a ton with this, but I'm really excited for The Bachelorette. I feel like that's going to be a whole new look at everything, and I always like when the girl's in charge.
I also always like when the girls are in charge. I think they're nicer, and I think they're more fun.
Exactly.
But coming up, we'll be covering some local entertainment news. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Razorback Reels. Our Hog Highlights segment covers all of the local entertainment news here in Fayetteville.
The entertainment industry may have a reputation of skipping over the Northwest Arkansas area, but that hasn't stopped on-campus organizations from bringing the arts to our campus.
Tonight we have Razorback Reels reporter Gigi Kraemer in studio to tell us about one sorority's efforts to bring fun and funds to Fayetteville.
The Alpha Delta Pi lip sync battle took place yesterday at the Chi Omega Greek Theater on the University of Arkansas campus. 12 Greek life organizations from the Interfraternity and Panhellenic Councils participated, and proceeds from the event were donated to the Ronald McDonald House Charity, which is Alpha Delta Pi's national philanthropy. Each organization put together a 3 to 5 minute mashup of songs and performed choreography to go with it to compete for a first place trophy. Song selections ranged from Man, I Feel Like a Woman by Shania Twain to Fireball by Mr. Worldwide himself, Pitbull. While every act brought something special to the table, Kappa Sigma and Kappa Delta were the ones to impress the judges enough to bring home the first place for their respective divisions. Kappa Delta brought a pitch-perfect theme mashup, including songs from both the Troublemakers and the Bard and Bellas. Their high energy and commitment to the dances really made their act stand out, and I personally found the Troublemakers to be a highlight of the night. Kappa Sigma gave a packed performance, but my favorite part had to be their section of On the Floor by Jennifer Lopez. They had some lifts and very intense choreography throughout the whole dance that really helped them stand out to the judges. While only 2 acts could take home a prize, there were a few more acts that managed to catch the audience's attention. Farmhouse Fraternity hit it out of the park with their songs in their selection. Their selections included Man, I Feel Like a Woman by Shania Twain and Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus, and Bang Bang by Jessie J, Ariana Grande, and Nicki Minaj. Their entire performance was well received, but I believe they most shined in their first song, where they really played into their country vibes by performing a line dance to Shania Twain. And finally, my personal favorite moment of the night had to be Sigma Pi's rendition of Love Story by Taylor Swift. They truly did Taylor justice. The energy, the costumes, and the choreography all combined to make an amazing moment, and the crowd, including myself, went crazy for it. The turnout was amazing, and every group brought something unique and fun to the program. While this year's lip sync has come and gone, next year's will undoubtedly bring just as much to the table and will definitely be something to look out for. For Razorback Reels, I'm Gigi Kraemer. Sending it back to you, anchors.
Thanks, Gigi. It's always fun to see how Pitch Perfect has remained a pop culture staple in our generation. So, Riley, what do you think about the lip sync battles? I know you're in a sorority.
Yes, I am in a sorority, and I actually competed in the lip sync battle
You're
last
kidding!
year. Yes, I have to say, very humbling.
What song did you do it to?
I tried to block it out just a little bit. It was really embarrassing.
Okay.
It was not my best moment. No, it was funny. Honestly,
Yeah.
it was just fun because all of you are like performing in a way that no one's really caring what you
Yeah,
look
it's
like.
just not that serious.
And everyone's just having fun clapping along and screaming. So honestly, it was a great experience. I heard a lot about it last night too, and I feel like it's a great way to bring money in while also having fun.
For sure. I think that sounds so fun. I love Pitch Perfect, and I want to live out my Pitch
Sure.
Perfect dreams. Maybe I should do that next time. Join a sorority for that reason alone.
Exactly.
But after the break, we'll be joined by all of our reporters to discuss some hot gossip. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Razorback Reels. We are joined by all of our reporters for our final segment of the night, New Trends on the Block.
This segment is all about up-and-coming news, drama, and releases. Here at Razorback Reels, we are an opinionated bunch, so it's only fitting we close out our show with our opinions.
First up, we'll be discussing some new celebrity couples. Recently spotted making out in Tokyo is Emily Ratajkowski and Harry Styles. What do you guys think about this? I think it's just interesting.
I am not sure how to feel about it.
I'm not either.
They kind of make sense together, in a way.
Yeah.
I feel like they're both very in the spotlight in their unique ways, so I feel like that would make sense. But
Yes.
let's hear from our reporters about this one.
Okay, so personally, I think it's really funny that he dated Olivia Wilde and she has kids. And now he's making out with Emily and she also has a kid.
Does Harry have a thing for older women? Is this like a trend? Because I swear I've noticed that like he only dates like moms and like I think I saw him with my grandma the other day. It was crazy, man. He's only with older women.
I didn't know he broke up with Olivia Wilde, so this is news to me.
Yeah, I
Rest
saw
in
somewhere
peace.
he was, or Emily was apologizing to Olivia because apparently they were like best friends. So,
Not anymore.
breaking the girl code there.
Ouch.
All right, switching from one day member to another, we have Selena Gomez and Zayn Malik.
I am so happy for Selena Gomez.
She is rocking and rolling.
She is rocking and rolling. She said, I don't even care about Hailey and Justin Bieber anymore. She said, actually, I am dating Zayn and I could not care less about any of the rest of the drama.
Zayn was my favorite back in the day. So
Really?
I feel like
Was
it's
he?
her,
I
it's
was
her
never a
moment.
Zayn girly. I really like them all, though. I'm very happy for them. I hope they're happy, and I'm glad that Gigi gave her blessing. What do you guys think?
That's fair.
I mean, I'm happy for Selena. the biggest like One Directioner back in the day.
I'm a Niall girl, so I'm just waiting for him to have his love story moment.
Yeah.
He's currently in Australia, so maybe he'll meet someone there.
See, I think Zayn's like probably the most attractive out of the 1D guys. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like follow One Direction or anything. Like I know they wrote the best song ever, and they said that over and over again in that one song. But I mean, Zayn's like a good-looking dude. I feel like Selena's just moving on to like like this boy toy right here to show Hailey. Like I can get a good-looking boy toy, all right? But
Yeah, I mean, talk about a type. She's going for all the teen heartthrobs, and good for her. She's doing great.
jealous.
Yeah.
All right, well, moving on from one famous couple to another, Mario and Princess Peach's love story is finally hitting the big screen. So I don't know much about this movie, but I loved playing Super Mario's growing up.
I gotta say, which character were you? This
Okay,
is
I
Ellie.
always played as Toad or Yoshi.
Very fair. I love it. That's great.
What about you guys? What do you guys think about this movie?
Super excited for this movie. Love Mario, bit of a fanatic. Why is Chris Pratt playing Mario?
And Anya Taylor-Joy is Peach. I love Anya Taylor-Joy. It feels like an interesting choice, and also them playing side by side is going to be something.
Yeah. Jack Black is going to kill it, though.
Absolutely.
That was a perfect casting choice, I would say.
Yeah, see, I remember when I showed my friend what the casting was for this movie, he thought it was a meme just because it's like the hits of like all of these like super big actors just kind of confined to like these Mario roles. But big shout out to Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, and another famous duo is reuniting. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are working together on a movie about the creation of the first Air Jordan sneaker. What do you think about this, Elena?
This is one of those few things that I just have no opinion on it. I don't know really anything about it. Do you know anything about it?
No, I mean, I'm surprised that they're making a movie about Air Jordan.
Yeah, no,
I'll be
also
interested
surprised.
to see it, for sure. But
I will be too.
Yeah,
What about you
do
guys?
think?
I think it's fascinating that they're not going to be showing Michael Jordan in the movie. They're going to be kind of circling around that. Now, it's interesting just because it's like, yeah, Michael Jordan's like such an enigma. How do you really portray him? So it's an interesting way to frame the movie around just the business around the Air Jordan 1. But other than that, you know, it's a movie. It's coming out. We'll see if it's good or not.
Yeah, and his mom is actually featured in the trailer a lot, the actress who plays his mom. So I'm interested to see how she takes on the business manager role for him.
All right, well, thank you guys all for all of your opinions. That is all the time that we have for Razorback Reels tonight. Be sure to follow us on our social media at Razorback_Reels. I'm Elena Thompson.
And I'm Riley Atkinson. Have a great night.